What is up, everybody? I want to give you an analogy that I give to a lot of athletes about enhancing and increasing your technique. If your strength is here and your technique is here, you are not going to be able to bridge that gap to harness your full strength potential. So if you are at a sticking point, maybe you've been powerlifting for a year, getting close to it, maybe even over, and your progress is kind of slowing, maybe it's time to not just address your programming, but it's time to address the technique that you are applying and employing to the list that you're doing, whether it's getting enhanced knowledge, watching some higher level videos on technique, or having someone review and assess your mechanics and technique to see where your pitfalls are, where you could get some higher level technique going. What's up, guys? Dr. Ash here. As a part of my bar series, I'm going to be explaining today what the cambered bar is, how to use it, and what it's for. The cambered bar is nice because you don't have to have as much shoulder mobility to get under the bar. You can grab it in several different positions. You can grab it like a regular barbell on the straight right here. You can grab it anywhere on the uprights, high or low, or you can even grab it on the horizontal down part. The cambered bar is 14 inches lower where the weights hang than a standard bar. That's going to put the weight closer to your center of mass, which makes the load slightly easier. But the way the cambered bar swings also makes it harder. So you have to have less mobility to use this bar, but more stability to use this bar. Let's go! The easiest is rack pulls, the ego lift. Only the bar is in contact with anything that's supporting. That is a small surface area. The weights are sagging, so it gives you a mechanical advantage over that lift. There's the least amount of surface area that you have to pull and break from the floor. That is my analysis on block, rack, and wagon wheel pull. I hope that helps you in making a plan for how you want to do your progressions of those decreased range of motion lifts. Thank you for listening. I thought about there's different ways that I could do coaching, hiring assistant coaches and whatnot and things like that. There's a lot of other people that do that and they do it successfully. But I personally don't feel like if you're paying for me to be your coach, you're paying for me to be your coach, not for someone else that I've taught stuff that I know. Why don't you just pay them to be your coach? People are coming to me for my product. And I also have a special skill set, being a physical therapist, that I can't just teach someone else. I went to school for 9 fucking years and I got my doctorate in this profession, in this specialty, where that gives me eyes that other people do not have. Stabilizing the bar, I like to push forward to get my lats and my back nice and locked while I'm in it. Some people like to squeeze and pinch their shoulder blades together. Either or works. If you're a bigger individual, grabbing the bar here and using your forearms to stabilize the swing is a nice way to use this bar. Camber bars are typically heavier than a standard 45-pound barbell. The one in this video actually weighs 85 pounds with no weight on it. Some other ways you can use the camber bar is for benching. It's a narrow grip, it's nice and wobbly, it's going to recruit a lot of muscles. You can also lunge with it, and it's great for good mornings. I have made the decision to not weigh myself at least until January. Why? Because it doesn't fucking matter. I've actually been asked a lot lately because I'm looking pretty swole what I weigh. And in the gym culture, it's totally normal to ask somebody, what do you weigh in these days? Where's your weight at? But also it can be triggering for people. So if it's not important, it's not in your relevant future to know what you weigh, why don't you just let it the fuck go? Because sometimes it's better just to not know and just to be strong and be happy and confident with where you're at. I don't feel that I'm defined by the number on the scale, and I'm not going to let that dictate my happiness for the day, the week, the month, or my life. Thanks for watching. The best way to not second guess yourself when the weight gets heavy is to just tell yourself you can fucking do it and stop thinking about the actual weight and just fucking lift it. Or have someone else load the bar so you don't know how much is actually on there. And gets to competing and just fucking do it. Because your gym PRs don't mean shit.